Welcome back to The Shadows. I'm the cyclist storyteller. Tonight, I have gathered a collection of accounts for you, a journey through the corners of the world. These are tales of the unseen and the unheard.
My old landlord was the kind of guy who smiled with his eyes, but never with his voice. Vince, late 40s, always dressed like he had somewhere important to be. First month in the basement unit was fine. Second month, he misplaced my rent. Third month, my hot water stopped working 3 days straight. When I confronted him, he leaned against the doorframe and said, "If you don't like it, move." So I did. But I didn't just move out. I documented everything. Every text, every shutoff, every threat, every crack in the wall he tried to blame on me. Then I filed complaints. Quietly. City inspection. Fire safety. Illegal unit. Well, the whole set. 2 weeks later, my old neighbor sent me a photo. A bright red notice on the front door of the house. Unsafe occupancy. Vacate immediately. 3 basement units. All illegal. Tenants forced out. Vince's investment turned into a nightmare overnight. I should have felt proud. Instead, I felt nervous. Because that same night, I got a text from an unknown number. "I know what you did." Oh, blocked it. Then another number. "You ruined my house." Blocked. Then the calls started. No voice. Just breathing. At exactly 2:11 a.m., one ring. Every night. So I started sleeping with my phone off. And that's when the knocking began. 3 knocks on my new apartment door. Always 3. When I looked through the peephole, nobody. Then my neighbor stopped me in the hallway and said, "Hey, you got someone messing with you?" He showed me his door camera footage. The hallway was empty. Then the video skipped like a glitch, and a man in a hoodie appeared inches from my door, so close the camera couldn't focus. He didn't knock. He didn't move. He just pressed something flat against my door, like he was leaving a label. When I checked my door later, I found a paper taped to it. A printed inspection report. Not the city's. Mine. My new lease. My new address. And on top, in thick black marker, "Inspection pending." That's when I realized I didn't just take his money. I took his home. And now he wanted me to feel what that was like. My best friend stole my work. Not inspired by. Not similar. Stole it. We were freelancers. I trusted him. I showed him my pitch deck, my rates, even my client strategy. A week later, one of my biggest clients went silent. And then I saw it. My friend posted a new contract signed story on Instagram. Same client. Same offer. Same exact wording. Even my typo. When I confronted him, he didn't even blink. "It's not personal," he said. "It's business." So I did revenge the way quiet people do revenge. I didn't fight him publicly. I didn't threaten him. I looked. His website had a public folder link, one of those sloppy temporary uploads. Inside were raw client files, contracts, and a folder named Testimonials. Fake. I just stared at that folder for a full minute. Because suddenly it wasn't only me. So I sent one email to every client I recognized. Polite subject line, quick confirmation about your deliverables. No accusations. Just one question. "Did you approve these final assets?" That's it. Within days, his site vanished. His socials went quiet. Then I got a message from a burner number. "You destroyed my life." I didn't reply. Then an email came from him. Subject line, "I'm sorry." Short message, "I want to make it right." Open the attachment. I shouldn't have clicked anything, but I did. It wasn't a file. It was a calendar invite. For tonight, 2 a.m. Location, my address. My exact address. I didn't remember giving him access to anything that could reveal it, but it was right there. At 1:58 a.m., my Wi-Fi dropped. At 1:59, my smart lights flickered once, like a blink. At exactly 2:00 a.m., my doorbell rang. I checked the camera feed. No one. Then the feed froze. Doorbell rang again, 3 times. And then I heard something in the hallway inside the building. A voice low and calm right outside my door, like someone reading off a screen. Open the attachment, it said. I didn't sleep for 2 days, and I changed every password I had. But what scared me wasn't the threat. It was the timing. Like revenge had become a schedule. I saw the ad while doom scrolling. Cheap font, bright red banner. Get revenge on anyone for $49.95. Results guaranteed. I clicked because I was angry. My ex didn't just cheat, she made sure everyone knew. Like humiliating me was part of the thrill. The website was ugly. No branding, just a form. Who deserves it? I typed her name. What do you want them to feel? I typed regret. I paid. Immediately, I felt stupid. Like I donated money to a scam. 3 days later, my ex called me crying. She asked if it was me. Someone was leaving a small box on her porch every morning. Inside each box was something from her past. A childhood photo, a bracelet from high school, a ticket stub from her first concert. Things she swore she never told anyone. The last box held a mirror. Written in lipstick, "Look at what you are." I told her it wasn't me, and I meant it. That night, I checked my email. One new message. No sender name. Subject line, delivered. A photo attached, her porch, the box, the mirror. In the mirror's reflection, you could see the person taking the photo. They weren't holding a phone. They were holding a knife. And their face wasn't blurred like motion blur. It was blurred like the camera couldn't recognize it. Like it wasn't meant to be captured. I tried to open the website again. Gone. Then one more email. Subject line, "You still owe WE." Body text, "Results guaranteed. Payment incomplete." Under that was my name, my address, and a delivery date. Tonight, 2 a.m. That's when I understood. I didn't buy a service. I bought something that invoices in full. Story 5, the roommate's last prank. My roommate loved pranks. At first, harmless. Salt in coffee. Fake bugs in drawers. Then he started filming everything. Posting it. Chasing views. One night I came home to my bedroom trashed. Clothes soaked. Laptop missing. He was recording my reaction. Laughing. When I snapped, he said, "Relax. It's content." That's when I decided to stop being his audience. I didn't hit him. I didn't shout. I just started doing one small thing every night. At exactly 2 a.m., I turned off the Wi-Fi for 1 minute. First night, he laughed. Second night, he complained. Third night, he got quiet. Because his phone started showing a notification at 2 a.m. Uploading. Not from any app. Not from any platform. Just a system alert. But nothing uploaded. Every night, 2 a.m. uploading. One night he knocked on my door pale. "Are you doing that?" I said no. He swallowed hard. It's like something is taking my videos. He stopped pranking after that. Stopped filming. Started sleeping with the lights on. Then a week later, he moved out without warning. Door unlocked. Bed unmade. His camera left on the kitchen counter. I picked it up. One new file. Timestamp 2 a.m. Last night. I pressed play. Living room. Dark. Quiet. Then the front door opened slowly. No one walked in, but the door moved like someone was holding it. The camera tilted, as if being picked up. The last thing on screen, my roommate's face, frozen in terror, staring at something behind the camera and whispering, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Then the video cut. I sat there holding the camera. That's when I realized what I'd done. I didn't scare him with a prank. I created a schedule, and something else kept it.